I studied for this test and I turned out to be the answer. They calling me the cure, but yet I'm sicker than the cancer. A walking legend, hawking people like I'm Jason. I killed your favorite rapper, now I happen to replace him. Hey, you rappers just rappers, I'm genius, watch me plot. Every verse I spill my chest that make your beats wanna just stop.
What is up, YouTube? 5'8" dunker, vertical trainer, brain cancer survivor, Andy Lloyd here from Skigh Athletics. Today I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do as a warm-up, as a cool down, during your actual leg workout to alleviate any sort of quad pain, discomfort. If you have a strained quad that's tender from jumping too much, these are going to be the perfect exercises for you. And I'm also going to show you one exercise that you can do during your dunk session that I do every single time that I jump whenever I'm passing that 45, 50 minute mark and I start to get a little tight. That's going to alleviate all of your quad tension. So watch these 3 exercises and then watch the one that I do during the dunk session because I'm actually going to be dunking today. Let me know how it goes. Again, for full programs, head over to my website, www.skighathletics.com. 6 months, full training, all types of tips and tricks to alleviate muscle tension throughout your entire body with great results. We've got 9 inches in 3 months. We've got first dunks. We've got between the legs, 360s, all of that. So if you want me to be your coach, there's also one-on-one training available. Email me, DM me on Instagram, contact me, comment down below. I respond to everything. Appreciate you all watching. This should be followed up by some sort of low rim session. We'll see how today goes. But let me know how these exercises work for you. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay, so right here you'll see me pointing to the hip bone. Never apply pressure to a bone in and of itself with a foam roller. I just highlighted the rectus femoris, which is basically right below the hip flexor. Now I'm going to be applying the pressure of my body weight on this muscle and applying the pressure of my body weight plus these little pulses. I'm never taking long, strides when I'm doing foam rolling, but I do just want to be applying this consistent pressure, and that will alleviate all the tension on the outside of my quad, or better yet known as the vastus lateralis. Okay, so again, a similar concept with the foam roller. You can see me locating the muscle. We are in between the hamstring, the semitendinosus, and again, the rectus femoris and a little bit of the vastus medialis, or the inside of the thigh. Now, for point of reference, you can say we're on the groin, but again, same thing as far as the pulses and applying the pressure. You can see I'm keeping my body parallel with the ground. A key note is to make sure that the leg that is on the foam roller that we're working on stays not only relaxed, but that knee stays at a 90-degree angle. And again, applying this pressure, doing these pulses throughout the inner thigh will relieve tension on the outside of the quad, or better yet known as the vastus lateralis. So right now we're actually going to be switching to one of the most efficient at-home quadricep strength building exercises. So you can see that I am going to be performing a rep because I am lowering myself down and then coming back up. The main point for this, as far as rehab goes, if you have a strained quad or if you're in pain when you jump, we want to just hold this for about 30 seconds. Now, we want to hold this, pose or this position to where we feel most comfortable. So I don't want my shoulders to be rolled forward or back. I basically want to keep a flat surface from my knees all the way up until my shoulders. So you can see that my hips aren't sinking. And if you have a tough time holding this position, you can see I have a foam roller. I could have just backed up and used the couch behind me, but I am going to be using this foam roller as a bit of assistance so that I don't sink. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a sideways view so you can see that I am remaining flat. I'm not trying to really strain myself, especially during the rehab, if this is for a strained quad, but this will stretch out my quad. It will also strengthen my quad. So always keep this in the back of your mind whenever you're at home doing these workouts. Now, this exercise is something that you guys know if you follow me. This is just the couch quad stretch. One of the best ways to stretch out the quad. And again, You can hold this for 5 to 10 seconds, or you can really go 30 seconds if you feel very tight and if your quad is actually strained from jumping. All up to you. You can see how easy it is to switch positions. But again, always save this for the end of your warm-up, but definitely save it for after every single dunk session so that you always feel nice and loose whenever you finish the session. Okay, so this is a big cheat code. We're going to be doing a flashback to, I guess, 2A, where we're between the semitendinosus, the rectus femoris, and the vastus medialis. And you can see how I'm just digging my knuckle in that area. So again, in the groin area, if you need a point of reference. And this alone, if your quad, the vastus lateralis, the outside of your quad, or even the rectus femoris feels strained while you're jumping, try this out. You can do it while you're standing up, and it will relieve that tension, and you can get right back into jumping.